Hello guys, this is Bobby Michael. Welcome to my space. Today we are going to be designing Facebook's landing page. So when you log on to web.facebook.com, this is what you are going to come in contact with. So we are going to be designing this on Figma. I'm creating this video for those of us that are new to Figma and new to UI UX design. So with this video, you can learn to navigate through the Figma workspace. So let's consider each of the elements here. This is the Facebook's logo. Here is a space for you to input your email or phone number, and here is a space for you to input your password. Then here we have the login button. Below we have forgotten password. In case you don't have you want to recover your password, you can't remember it, you can click on this. And then below here we have a button for creating a new account. Now lastly here we have create a page for celebrity, brand or business. In case you want to create a page for celebrity, it's not the same as creating a new account. So let's move straight up into our Figma. So I had to do this on Figma, and I'm going to show everybody how to do this. So once you get to your Figma, you can click on new design file. When you click on new design file, a design file is going to come up, and then the first thing that you should do is create frame. So once you create the frame, then you can begin to add your elements in it. So it's always a good practice to rename your files. You can name this Facebook's landing page. I always advise you to screenshot what you want to design and bring it in here. So we are going to do just that. So I'm just going to bring in what I want to design, as in a picture. So this is what I want to design, the Facebook's landing page, and this is how it looks like. Before you design, the first thing you have to consider is your framing, and the next thing is your colors. So we're going to create a frame and then create a space for our colors. So once you click on this, once you click on frames, you are going to have many options here. What do you want to create? Is it a phone? Do you want to use a phone? If you click on this, it's going to bring the iPhone 14 size. If you click on frame again, others are going to come up. So we don't have any business with phone now. We don't have any business with tablets now. We have a business with desktop. So when you click on this, it's going to come up here. So you can rename this as Facebook landing page. So let's work on our colors. If you click on frames, you can just create a rectangle. And then you can create some, let's just name this color, or you can leave it that way. You can create shapes inside. Once you create one, you can duplicate, alternate, drag, alternate, click and drag down, and then Ctrl D, Ctrl D. So we need 4. So we are going to get the color of this particular shade of blue. We are going to get the particular shade of green. And we are going to get this particular shade of black. I think it has made a suggestion for us already. And then we're going to get this particular shade of, this should be ash. So we are getting the exact colors. What happens when you don't get the exact color is your design will not look exactly like what you are trying to redesign. So one, if you are redesigning, I will always advise you to get the exact colors so that we'll be able to design what is you'll be able to design exactly what you are trying to design. So we want to give this the color of this. So if you click on fill and come down to this is a color picker, so you can easily use it to click anywhere in this canvas and then pick a color. If you click on this, it's going to pick the color. If you click on any of this, it's going to pick the color. We are going to click on this. Now, how do I get this logo? You can go on Google and search for Facebook logo. So let's just try Facebook text logo. So we have this should be about it, but I don't think it's the same color. The one there is lighter. It's something like this. Okay, this should do. So once you get it, you can copy image and come back to your Figma and then paste it, Ctrl V. So now we have the Facebook logo. So the next is this text. But before we continue, I want to introduce something to us, and we call it grid lines. So there is what we call layout grid. In your designs, you have to use layout grids to make your work professional and more accurate. So we can use columns and then give it a count of 10. So we have given it a count of 10. So this should be okay. So let's resize this. Let's make it smaller. To be able to do that, you should hold shift, click on it, and then drag. If you did not hold shift, your design will lose its value. So it's more professional to hold your shift and then you drag to maintain the height and the quality. So to create this text, let's just click on I want us to go back to Facebook, copy this text, Ctrl C, come here and paste it, Ctrl V. So here we can give it a size, let's say 30. 30 is small, 14. So let's check where it breaks. It breaks on share. So this should be about it. So let's make this medium. So we can just start with this. So as you can see, it's already taking shape. So this is it here, and this is ours here. Now you can easily come to this layout grid, close the eye and open it. Close the eye to see how your design looks like and open it. So I want us to create this box here. Let's drag it in. I think 40 is too much. 30 should be okay. Or 35. 32. 32 should be fine. So this is it here. If you notice, there are curves. There are curves in this one here. So let's add those curves. Let's say 20. Let's remove this page so we can see what we are designing. Now let's give this its color, which is pure white. Now we have the color which is pure white. So we'll begin to add these guys now. I don't want to waste much of our time. I think we're running out of time already. So if we create the rectangle, give it a curved edge. This is it here. Now there are many things to consider when doing all this, but I don't want to go too detailed because we are beginners. So I just want us to see that I just want us to learn how to create this thing and make it work. So here you can come to fill to remove the color and then add a stroke. So this is more like it. Now the stroke has this color shade and we're going to use it. Let's make this more visible. Let's say 2. So let's duplicate this. Can click on Ctrl D to duplicate and then we drag it down. So I think we're good this way. Let's check it out. So inside here we are going to put password. That's the instructions. So what's the instruction here? Email address or phone number. Email. I always advise copy and paste. Email address or phone number. So I think this should be discussed. So let's make this regular and let's reduce it to 20 should be fine. Okay, I want to tell us about what Figma does to colors. Once you select out your colors and you click on anything that you want to give a color, Figma has already documented those colors, so it's going to bring it out as suggestions here for you. So you don't have to use your color picker all the time. Once you have documented your colors, you can easily come here and pick each color that you want to use. So I think that should be you want to use a color that is similar to this. We can still make this medium and increase to 25, but this is too dark. Let's make it lighter. So we have this here. You can easily duplicate it. You can hold your alt and drag it down, and inside there you can type password. But if you look at this, it's not the same as this. It's because you are missing something. There was an effect added to this that is making it look this way. So we are going to come back to it later on. So let's do this button. It's the same with this, so you can click on Alt, drag this down, and just give it a color. Remove the stroke. Then let's change the color to this. Meanwhile, like I said, you can use any of this. You can use your color picker to pick any of this, or you can click on any of this. It's going to give it the color. So you can drag this, click on Alt, drag this here. Color white. Login. The login should be bolder. So let's make it the same size with others. Now the next is forgotten password. Now the next is forgotten password. So this is how it looks like. So let's just copy or just drag and duplicate this and click type forgotten. So let's reduce the size to something like this and give it this color. So this is a side information, so it should be lighter. So let's do this, and then we'll do the last, then we'll round up. So when you want to create a line, you can use this pen to click on the starting point and then the end point. Then you can click on done. Let's give this the same color these ones have. Okay, now let's add this button here. You can easily copy these guys and duplicate them. So this one is about half of the others. So let's just calculate half. This is 608. So this one should be about, let's just say 308. It should be longer than that. So here you can write create an account. and let's give it its color, which is green. I don't want to go too deep. So let's do this. We'll do the effect here also. You can click on alternate, drag this down. What is the text there? Create. Let's see if we can just copy it and paste. So it's always a good practice to separate every stuff you want to do. Create, create a page. So let's make this semi-bold. System. Let's paste the same color. So we have this side by side now. So I want us to work on this. When you click on this, if you notice here, it has some shadows that makes it pop up. If you notice here also, it has shadows around it that makes it unique. So when you click on this, you can come to effects, and drop. It's automatically going to give it a drop down shadow. So if you click on this, so let's make this guy the X4. Let's make the color 414141, and let's make it full. So let's click on blend mode, make it soft light. I think this should be it. So now we have the blend. Now that we have the blend, I want us to, this is actually more like it, but I want us to edit this because this is not correct. There are what we call auto layouts, and there are settings here that will make your work more accurate. So if you click on this and click on this, let's start from below here. This is to make them on the same level. So like this, we are sure that this text are accurate. So here, if you if you click on this create account, should be create an account, and this button, when you click on, then you click on auto layout, it's going to automatically make it can you see that is now very accurate? So let's do the same for this to this button. Now this should be about it. You can also do auto layout for some other things here, but I just want us to understand this. I think some other time we are going to talk about auto layout and how it works. So I hope you have been able to learn something from this. Please subscribe to my channel and follow me for more tips like this.